Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today's video is a little bit with a heavy heart because as you most likely all know, Russia decided to attack Ukraine. That happened last night my time, so I was just ready to go to bed and then it happened. Stayed up a little bit longer to follow the international news. At that time I only saw or heard that there were some attacks and airstrikes, and this morning when I woke up there was already a lot happening in the news. One thing I want to say about it is that if you would told me a year or 2 years ago that something like this could have happened, I would say absolutely not. I remember when I grew up that I always learned that the Second World War was the worst thing that ever happened. After that, the world was the fight between East and West, communism and capitalism, and later on the Soviet Union fell apart and the world kind of went its way. Never ever did I expect it that there will be a psycho who thought, I think I need to restore the Russian Soviet Union. So yeah, where this will end I have absolutely no idea. Could be really anything. I'm just afraid that shit will just escalate more and more and more. Once the European Union will strike with sanctions and economically and financially isolate Russia, that they will then start attacking other countries, and we have absolutely no idea. So yeah, let's just hope and pray that that it will de-escalate as soon as possible and that we can kind of go our way. That's the only thing I want to say about it. If you want to be up to date, then follow the news. This is a finance channel, so yeah, when I started this channel I never thought that I would use the words war and price action in one sentence, but today is the day, unfortunately. So what am I going to do? Of course, is going to look at Bitcoin and ETH because the damage in the price is quite significant. So let's start looking at the price right away. This is the daily. We are going to zoom out to see where we are right now, and as you can see we kind of completely retraced back to this area where we once were. So the fib levels are out of the question, they're gone. As you quickly saw, we passed the 61.8 and 78. And then only the one is left, but I think we'll also meet that. So the fib levels, the retracement and then going up is completely off the table. One thing I want to say before we continue, that's something I forgot. Usually crypto has a low correlation with stock markets, but in significant events then we see a high correlation. And this is one of those events. The Corona dump was also such an event, but usually there's low correlation, but now we see high correlation. Everything is being sold off, and commodities are skyrocketing like oil and gold. And that's also the reason why we are seeing crypto dumping right now, because risky assets or high beta assets are being sold off. That's the reason. All right. If we look at the daily, we had absolutely no idea, because yesterday I made a video said, hey, we are going to end in the green. That didn't happen. We ended in the red, and now we are already at 12% down. Not being said that this is the bottom. Matter of fact, I would not be surprised if we are going to test these levels again. That's also the bottom here. I am going to be honest with you. If we start breaking down further and we are going below this level right here, so that will be around the 29k. If we once go there and dip there on daily candles, it's fine. But if we start trading lower on daily candles, that is for me the absolute line in the sand. Then we're in a bear market, for me at least. Lights out, it's over, come back in a few years. So of course I would like to see if we hold this range, and if that doesn't work, then this range, and that is really the last, because then we have broken pretty much any market structure there is, and then it's over. Wicking down is fine, but like I said, really trading lower on daily basis, yeah, it's over. Okay, although it looks bad, there's still room for more pain. So as you can see, there's room on the RSI, there's room on the MACD, there's no turning around at all for now. And we still have also room to go here to even test these bottoms. We can go around 33k. So don't be surprised if that happens. Let's zoom in. There we see the grind actually lower since yesterday, and that was really this part right here. Now we're bouncing up a little bit, but if there will be more news coming out, then most likely then also the traditional markets and the stock market, and the cryptocurrency markets will react to that. Depends on how significant the news is. For now, I would say be very careful with trading. I also got stopped out here on trades after we broke support after support after support. Because before this we still had the fib levels here, so then we broke this white line support, then we broke this one, there was a fib level here, and everything is then just sold off. And then, to be honest, these levels don't mean anything anymore, nothing. So yeah, then it's just a total carnage, sell everything you have, and it's game over. Let's see on the hourly. Yeah, we see a little bit here of a relief rally slash uptrend. Also be careful here, because we have seen this a lot. We see some upwards movement and suddenly bam, price is going lower. So like I said, now I probably stay on the sidelines or do some scalp trading, yeah, I think if we were testing lower levels that I just draw earlier, so that's if my Wi-Fi works, yeah, that will be these kinds of levels, then the 33-ish, then we kind of need to hold that level, so I would not be surprised if we are going low. Then those are my price targets. Let's quickly head over to ETH. We have the same kind of story there. Also still more room to go on the downside if the price really wants to dump on the MACD, on the RSI. Also here you can see on the fib that we draw, we're almost down at the 1, and also here I would say game over, lights out once we start trading lower than 1750-ish, or those two levels. And of course then also on daily time frame. Let's hope that never happens. If we would go a little bit lower here and we start trading around this level where we are right now, will coincide with the previous bottom, then we have approximately 2300. That would still kind of be okay, 2200. And there actually you want to see a bottom forming and then going higher. Then I would say the bull market on the macro time frame is still intact. And if that doesn't happen, then again, this level is my last line in the sand, around 1750, 1800, and after that it's lights out and game over. Let's look at the 4 hourly. There we also see the same. Also just there was a big grind lower that no one expected, and usually, you know what, in these kind of dumps barely anyone see them happening. Even if I am in all kinds of groups with traders who do this on a daily basis, you expect some volatility, you expect a grind down, because you know what it is, most of the days in the year you can kind of expect how it's going. You always have a volatility of a few percent, but those big drops, 10, 20, 30%, they happen, like the 30% drops, they happen like once a year, like a Corona dump, for example. Yeah, that is very hard to predict, and sometimes when they're like steadily grinding lower on the hourly candles and then flowing off to 4 hourly and suddenly daily, those are the most painful ones, because like I said, no one really sees them coming. So also yesterday was a day full of surprises, and a lot of people got liquidated, had horrible results. I also saw a few people who were a little bit lucky maybe, and already were short on levels around here and around here, and even shorted around here and just had the entire move. So yeah, if you did that, so congratulations, but for a lot of people this was just very hard to trade. Alright, I can also take away the fib here now that we draw some time ago. This support level, of course, completely irrelevant now, broken. So what you actually want to do is let the market play out for a little bit before we are choosing direction again. That we have a bit of a market structure, for example here, you know, where you really have the line down. Let the market first do its thing before you're really going to start trading again, because at this point trading up and down is just it's just gambling. I mean, we're right in this area while we were here. So yeah, that's 4 hourly candles. We're talking here about a few days. This is just almost undoable to trade. So just be very careful, let the market play out. All right, I think that's going to be it for now. I will also update you as much as I can on Twitter and Instagram. The links in the description. You can follow me there. If you are more interested in the macro kind of stuff and economies and what this will do, the whole situation, you can also check out the finance channel. Once made a video about what will happen in case there will be war. Of course, at the time I had no idea. Now it is there. But if you want to learn more about economic growth and GDPs, all kinds of stuff about what's going on now in the world, then definitely check that out. Alright guys, let's hope that everything clears up soon again a little bit, and then I can have a bit more of a happier tone. Other than that, count your blessings, have a great day, I will keep you updated, and I'll see you soon again. Thank you guys so much, bye bye.